Oh, wait, Disney made this?
Ooh.
Gisney.
Huh.
What the fuck is Gisney? Oh, I recognize this though.
Squeenix.
Stop saying reverse Disney. Oh, the Unreal Engine. It's so good.
I loved Unreal Tournament 2K4.
What about the Disney logo? They didn't say that. Oh, this game supports an autosave
Hold on,
feature.
Rick. Do not turn off the power while the autosave icon is present.
All right. This game's got a lot of really intense moments, so we got to be careful. It's good we have the autosave,
Okay,
is all I'm saying.
I'm ready for you to have epic gameplay.
Yeah. Playback.
Oh, this is interesting. There's no load or
Yeah.
options?
No continue or whatever. Welcome.
Are we going to spend an hour watching the same story again? God damn it.
No, we're not actually. Not
Are you
this time.
sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
This is the D-pad. I'm Rick.
I'm
Sra.
Jeff.
Great job. This is Kingdom Hearts Key back cover.
Can we take that again and just all say it at the same time?
Sure, yeah.
Welcome to D-pad, everyone.
Rick.
I'm Jeff.
Close enough.
Perfect.
And yeah, so Key back cover, as far as I'm aware, takes place around the events of Kingdom Hearts Key and Unchained Key, and we decided to kind of do the three of those back to back to back, which is what you say when you've done three projects over the course of a little over a year and a half.
years? Oh, sorry. Year and a half. You're right.
The first one was October 2023.
I gotcha.
It is now just slightly more than a year and a half after that. But yeah, so this is actually, as opposed to, say, the final mix versions of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
358 days over 2. Or
Whatever.
I don't know, Kingdom Hearts Recoded. This is actually properly an animated thing, an animated movie thing.
Oh.
As opposed to a slideshow with a couple cutscenes from the game with slightly higher fidelity.
Oh, so by play you mean play movie?
Yeah, like, you know how like a DVD menu says play? It's
You're
that
gonna
kind
play.
of play.
Oh, okay, all right.
You know how your DVD autosaves when you get to the next scene?
Yeah.
It's like that.
In case your DVD player crashes before you get to the next one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't really know what to expect here, other than that it's related to that war where everyone died and killed themselves.
Sure,
So,
and or killed themselves.
and or sometimes both. And I'm
Turn into dandelion seeds or
exactly.
whatever.
Oh yeah, it
which
does look
are
like
non-suspiciously floating.
I
through
was
the
gonna
air.
say-
no, they're definitely. I mean, there's one.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
one. That
they're
would-
pretty
for a
clear.
second they looked a little like downy feathers, and I wasn't sure. But the one that
No.
went right, that one too, just goes right.
Those
past
are
that
the
little seed
souls
pod.
of children without parents, Rick.
And they're full of seeds.
Only the ones that killed themselves.
They got to
Jeff.
the Only the children who killed themselves get to be dandelion seeds. Anyway, this is Disney.
I skipped back past that pretty fast, but I think that was
Subtitles. Yes, please.
People will appreciate.
Whoa,
it.
okay. I was like, why are we getting
Oh God.
sprites? Oh, this is stuff from Key. Like, this is stuff
Man,
from
I read fast
way
and
too
this
much
is going,
text.
wow.
Holy shit. 6 and 5 Foretellers, 5 manuscript, shock to Great War. Let the it's literally they're flipping
Look,
who's in
see
the corners.
that's
Bottom corner's down
that's
the top.
Kirithy.
Yep. Or Chirithy. The one time that they just gave up on making everything Key. They don't follow the same path. Wow, they're really going out of their way to be like, look, we do this text thing on the screen for like fun and games, but today we actually have to give you like a full story's worth of information.
They're not even trying to make this a reasonable speed, though.
No. How long do you think this took to make? Oh, we're
trying
now
to read.
repeating. We're repeating text.
Pretty
Yes.
sure, yeah. Great War.
Yeah.
I'm also like, as a video editor myself, I feel real bad for whoever had to do all of this shit with 1,000 billion trillion fonts. This seems like a huge pain in the ass. It is also fun to see some screenshots we didn't get to see because we didn't actually get to play the actual game.
Okay. Basically, this whole sequence of things, if you haven't already paused as a viewer and read each of them individually, vaguely recounts the story of Unchained Key.
Yeah.
And talks about, like, multiple factions who wanted to save the world and either thought that their faction dominating at the end of the war would mean that they would carry the world into positivity, or the faction that made a bunch of children kill them, unalive themselves. Sorry, YouTube.
We've already said it far too many times.
Okay, yeah.
I like that font
Ultra
for the faded
demonetized.
line.
Okay, if they're gonna run through it like 7 times,
This is
why not just do it at a speed that makes it
Yeah,
reasonable?
they could slow it down.
Fuck's sake.
This could have been a
5-7
text
times.
crawl. I mean, I guess Japanese media likes this kind of words way too fast to read as a thing, but like
It just,
this is Star Wars crawl level of we got time, you know.
or you don't even have to do it the same.
Oh, the war where they kill
same
themselves.
way, but just slow it down enough that it's actually readable.
Yes.
How was that
Like
not child
that's
not dead?
not that complicated.
It's also super disorienting that it's literally the same stuff on the bottom and then it moves to the top. Oh!
It took me a while to realize that was what was going on. I was like,
Same. I was like, I cannot possibly read this if it's going to be a whole screen's worth of stuff.
which I guess makes it slightly more viable, but still just
Yeah.
so active,
Case of
unnecessary.
Luxu.
This isn't Flash.
This
Ooh,
looks
it's
like
shiny.
actual real animation.
It's Organization 12.
So it's funny. It's visibly higher.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7.
Oh, we're doing organization stuff.
Come on, it's simple. U6 plus me is 7. Wait, don't tell me I don't count. No.
I don't recognize these voices before
I
anybody
hate-
starts going. You got to
I hate
memorize their
that's
voices.
how they do that.
Yeah.
It drives me a little crazy.
Welcome to Kingdom Hearts. You don't get to know what happens.
What? See, that looks like Xehanort's
Here, take
thing,
it.
isn't it?
The needing to memorize the voices of the
master's
13.
playful and mischievous way. He gave his apprentice Luxu
Luxu.
a very
Is this-
important role.
Kyrathy.
So is that the master?
Luxu,
Seemed like a
not
simple
Luxu?
task. Was the element that would connect all of the events to come.
Okay. So the
Watching,
master is tall. Got
watching
it.
anything
Long ago,
Kingdom Hearts related hurts
All
my
the
brain
worlds
because I
were
feel like I have to
still.
engage 70 to 80% of my brain to
One day,
understand what's happening.
All right.
this would be called the Age
I mean, I
of
might just be
Fairy
stupid,
Tales.
but
No, they also had
It
100%
all
retconned a
began
bunch of
here
shit from the
in
first
Daybreak
game.
Town.
It's just like there's so
The
much
master of
information.
Masters had an eye that gazes into the
We all got
future.
eyes.
It's one of
Well,
the
not all,
reasons
but
that
most of us.
the series kind of
He
completely
bestowed
lost
upon
me.
5 of
I
the
really
6
enjoyed the first game.
apprentices
Chain of Memories had a continuous
a
like
copy
thing
of
into
the
game
Book
2,
of Prophecies.
Yeah.
and then they were like, let's take a
In
bunch of
which was
acid and write the rest of the
Yeah.
story.
and
And it's like, okay, guys.
a bunch of wild shit happened.
So the 6th apprentice was the one that was up on the hill.
Yeah.
That, near for the end.
This is the one that the Dandelions faction person was talking to about prophecies,
Era.
right?
Yeah.
I guess Iro is
So,
the
Did
pony
you look
man.
through the book?
I guess so, yeah.
These
Yes.
are the brony faction.
But I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough.
These two want to fuck.
Master, is what it says in the last passage.
I've
seen enough anime.
Hot takes from Rick.
Bummer, huh?
Yes.
Damn.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear,
Uh,
counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
this guy is real casual with this shit.
Disappear?
Vanish, dim, fade.
Silly cat. I tried to snuggle you
Go
at the
away.
beginning.
Not explain it. It's just hypothetical.
This is so
talk.
unrepentantly Japanese.
Yes.
This world is full of light.
I'm
Each
allergic.
world comprised of many smaller worlds,
Heart,
connected.
dark light.
stretching as far as the eye can see.
I mean, that's how a
One
world
great
works.
light protects us all throughout this vast land.
Some call it the
All
sun.
worlds share one light, one fate.
I'm not so sure.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe.
Yeah, I
that
played
the
those video
light
games
that is
too.
Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But
Not if
it
we
were to
crush it.
Here,
Mhm.
The world would be enveloped in darkness.
We
I
just
understand.
you already broke it. Never
That
mind.
is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the teachings of light.
I love
And
how
we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
Shh, they're
No,
talking nonsense,
They're not
Rick.
protecting Kingdom
I just
Hearts.
love that he's like, yes, you in the black
The
trench
final
coat who
passage
we
reads,
can't see your
The
face.
evil, yeah.
On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire.
Spoilers, I hadn't
Isn't it
gotten
our
there
duty
yet.
as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking
Just
place.
don't do the war.
Not
Yeah.
possible. You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
Kill each other.
You have to
Jesus.
focus on what comes after.
Play your part in
Use
the
thinking of ways to
deterministic
change
reality.
events that we know are gonna happen.
This
But
voice sounds
What
like
about all
Axel.
of those who are here now? And
What number was
the ones who
Axel?
will be here when the darkness
Oh,
finally
6 or
comes?
7, I think.
Okay,
Are we
it might
to
be him.
It
abandon
could
all
be.
of them?
Come on. Are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7
But
people?
we've seen.
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could.
Wow. If you want to give it a shot.
But we saw what he was like before he became
Yes.
part of the organization.
Alrighty.
This
Good luck.
predates the organization, I think. Whoop.
Oh no, the souls of children. Oh,
Ooh,
No, that's
some
Horse Boy.
snazzy keyblades.
well, no,
And
they're
so
dandelions.
the reliable Era, who wore the mask of the unicorn,
Okay.
was given his role to take over for the master and to lead the others.
Yeah, this has to be a
Similarly,
Cheerthy,
the
right?
virtuous
Yes.
Invi, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair
Everyone
eye.
was tasked with being in control.
The
Pretty
fearless
much, but
Ased,
different
who
sections.
wore the mask of the bear,
That's a
was
bear.
given his role to support
Looks a
the
little more
Okay.
lion-y.
leader Era.
I figured it was a tiger.
Close enough.
The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox,
Okay.
was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders.
You
for
know
the
what this
world
voice sounds
after.
like?
The
Kari
cool-headed
from
Gula,
Digimon.
who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of
I haven't
the
seen
Book
it
of
recently enough
Prophecies.
to judge it, but I wouldn't say no.
Luxu, the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched
Gotta-
his
gotta
companions
cough it.
from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do.
This looks like the area where we had our
He
fight with the
disappeared.
armor at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah,
Also,
latent
where
memory or...
the
Not long
war
after that,
happened, honestly.
That's true, too,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
yeah.
same place.
Yeah, it was,
and faded without a trace.
I forget the name. It was something along those lines, though, yeah.
Yeah, latent memory, lingering regrets.
Lingering Will.
Oh, lingering will.
That's what it was.
Oh, shit. I was close.
Hey, it's us or someone.
That's not Elizagirth.
This is
I was
where
gonna say,
your
they
story
picked
began.
some very different dude for
the
this.
story of your very own adventure.
Uh-huh.
5 of the master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies.
That's stupid. You need a Gurn.
So
They each
go to
created
Walmart and get a
union.
$5 gurn.
This would fulfill his wishes.
So when does this cutscene end and we start the prologue?
They
Oh,
set
soon.
out to rally
Okay, yeah,
Keyblade
right, yeah.
wielders just like you.
Autosave's working, though.
Okay.
By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness, they would gather light.
I did appreciate the twist around Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 358/2 that's like, oh, by doing all of this, you're actively feeding this thing that the bad guys are trying to accomplish.
Because yeah.
Yeah.
That's so many stars. Was that 13 stars? I didn't get a good look.
I mean,
There's a traitor
Kingdom
among
Hearts
us.
maintains this sort of nebulous fight between light and dark where neither are explicitly
certain?
good or evil.
What proof
Right,
do
it's
you
kind of
have?
it's sort of the Star Wars thing of like, you want the light to win. It's like, no, psych, you want balance to win. It's
Yes.
like, okay,
No,
fine.
You need the gray. You
Sure
can't.
thing.
This sniffing around.
Oh,
Is that a dark Cherethy?
oh, there's
Kyrathy, say it right.
Yeah, come
Is
on.
that-
It's Kai.
A nightmare?
What?
So is that the one that started mutating in
The
Kingdom
one we
Hearts Key?
kicked
Presumably.
the shit out of in the bridge.
Well, this feels wrong on a lot of different levels.
Master, did you make this?
Oh, I hate this.
So cute!
Well, things are
It
gonna
literally
get
can't fit out of there
pretty
unless I
we-
pull
are
its
we-
head off.
Are,
so.
are we like
Even
flipping
Cheerthy
between
is
time
gonna make
here?
your
I think we
lives
are.
much
Like-
easier.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Now and then, like,
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal
You could say they're like cats or dogs, except we don't have either of those.
Yeah, and this is also basically like a cat.
They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget, if a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So
Okay.
you're telling us
What
that
the
if we
fuck?
see a
What?
nightmare,
We have to start killing
Someone
kids?
has fallen into darkness.
Exactly.
and you need to
And if
murder
you don't
them.
stop
Yeah.
this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others.
Whoa, hey,
You have
whoa.
an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
so
This is spooky as shit. I hate
If
it.
you don't
have
if
to
you
get
don't
rid of it
stop
on
the
the spot.
darkness, you're going to have to tell all the
won't let
children
you
to
do that.
unalive themselves in Minecraft.
Or at least their pets.
You're scary.
Your point?
Good.
Maybe you can growl at them.
Thanks, Ava.
Don't insult me!
come on, I'll
What?
That voice also sounds really
Jesus.
familiar.
Unless you try! Please tell me you're joking.
I have this like horror feeling
Okay.
because the dialogue is so weird.
There's
Yeah.
an easy way to solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions. It would be easy for any of us to summon a Chirithy that isn't a nightmare.
Oh, you can summon someone else's Chirithy? That
I'm
seems
afraid
rude.
that your suggestion
Just to
wouldn't
steal
help
'em.
us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us?
Valid.
It could belong to anyone in our unions.
And that's
That's
how it
highly
all
unlikely.
fell apart.
Yeah, start
Do you recall the
call a
tool
grand
wielders were
assembly.
given in order to make them stronger. We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have.
So
at
I'm
their
starting to
disposal.
see the point
However,
of this video.
Yep.
It's filling in the gaps
believe
of
those
the
tools,
powers that be
what the
during the
nightmares
course
do.
of Kingdom Hearts Kai
The
Yeah.
Bangles,
and the machinations we
I
didn't
know
really
when
see.
they're
We only got visited
they
by
have the power to
these,
collect dark
I don't know, we'll
energy.
call them masters. I know there's
Sure,
the
yeah.
master, but
Yeah.
like the
Union leaders or whatever.
guild leaders, sure.
Collecting is fine.
Like we only saw the guild leaders
Using that
occasionally for a
the
couple
equivalent of
seconds where they
using
said
the
a few
power of
things and they were
darkness.
like, "You have no
They
idea
were very
what's going
stoic.
on,"
Yeah.
and then they
That's
went
a
away.
brilliant plan.
Yeah.
So like I guess this is filling in all of
Everyone
their
knows that all spirits look the same.
It is
exploration of the
exist in
plot.
space.
Yeah. It is also maybe
There's
filling in
no
the
way
blanks about the Dark Chirithy, because then there was also the implication that that was ours, but we had another
Everyone's
one,
already
so I
equipped
don't,
their Bangles.
I don't know.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
Nay.
No, Ira. I respectfully disagree. What proof do we have that the Bangles are tied to the power of darkness? Or if a nightmare is to blame? We shouldn't
Every now and then a
simply jump
sentence
to
happens and I feel like I
conclusions.
have to catch my breath.
Yeah, what?
Some leader you are. You've managed to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with
This
that speech.
voice.
Yep, we know.
What? Did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours?
Yes.
Come here.
That was foolish.
I said,
That was
quite enough.
foolish. That was foolish.
It looks to me like the master made the wrong choice.
wait, where do you think you're going?
I think we're done here. I trust you'll keep us all updated.
I'll have to be sassy and mysterious because I'm a
Yeah.
cat.
I hope.
Speaking
I
of
hope
silly
we can all
cat.
resolve this soon.
The one in pink is of course the one who is the most like, no everyone, we have to be friends in
That
love.
didn't go as expected.
And as a
What's
young
wrong,
girl.
Ira? This isn't like you.
A lost page.
This
Something's
I
missing.
mean
from
maybe
our
something
book
is
of
lost in
prophecies.
translation, but this dialogue is
Each of our
so
copies
bad.
were
It's
said to contain the events of the
heavy.
future.
I
No.
don't know what
Very,
to.
this is what's happening.
The thing that
This
gets to me
incident.
the most
Yeah.
It's
in
nowhere to
any
be
sort of
found.
dialogue writing is when it
And
sounds
how
like a
does
bunch
this
of
whole
people
thing
are
with
in
the
a
traitor
room
tie
not
together?
looking at each other,
Like I
Yeah.
said,
talking about
it's
something.
nowhere to be found.
It sounds in some cases it sounds a little bit
In my
like
book.
a black box theater. Everyone's standing in their own
Yeah.
spotlight, and
Are you
everyone's delivering
implying that
separate
someone is in
monologues.
possession of the missing
I mean,
page?
there's
And the person with the
there's
complete
no
book is
beats
the
of
traitor?
rest. There's nobody talking
There's
over each
something
other.
going on.
Everything
Yeah.
is a
Suspiciously missing from the
declarative
book.
and specific statement
so
that's
far-fetched
perfectly structured.
to
Like I don't
assume
know.
that the
I don't
one
want to
who
get into
has
my
the
like
lost
Yeah.
page has been
issues
returned.
with writing realistic
That they have
dialogue.
fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
But it's like
You're
There
just
seems to be
making
no
statements,
record of it.
man.
yeah,
But
the
remember,
direction said that we have to do
you may be
2
onto
hours of
something.
dialogue in 3 minutes.
I
So that
wonder,
every statement has to be
Could this have been the
fully
Master's plan all
vested.
along? To grant the lost page to only one of us.
We have no way of knowing.
Could you? Yeah, that's not true.
The master is gone.
He's already
Like I hate to bring
I
real world
understand
shit
what you're
in, but
saying.
a missing page from a book
I
would be
promise to
obvious
keep a
because
close eye on the
there's
others.
another page
I will
attached to
keep
it on the
you
opposite
informed
side of the
as
book.
Thanks.
So either you've got a page that whoop slides right out,
That is what the master asked of me.
or your book was intentionally made without. But then every book is made with
And
4
Ira,
pages,
may
multiples
your
of 4
heart
Yeah,
pages.
it's
So
a centerfold, yeah.
meanwhile, 10 seconds ago,
In the same room.
case of Invi. Why did you put that up on the cog up there,
So
Master?
to sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
This guy's casual attitude is like,
Well, he's clearly manipulating them to
Yes.
cause problems.
Yeah.
Like he's very much setting up the future that he claimed was inevitable.
Yeah.
Like,
So I like.
It's a very Sith Lord kind of situation. Like, he's clearly got his favorite, the one who dresses exactly like him.
well, it's not even that. He's taken 5 people who would probably have been good people that would have fought against this
And
Yeah.
play
and
against
manipulated
each other.
them into, oh, that hand looks off
Ew.
Without you
for some
or
reason.
Luxu,
The perspective seemed all
to
wrong
form
on
and
it.
She's
maintain our
orange.
own unions
Well,
is
it's manipulation of 5 very,
a little unnerving,
like,
honestly.
zealous followers.
I'm just saying they they could have been, you know, people that would have resisted / prevented it, but he's manipulated them to make it happen, kind of thing. You know what I'm trying to get at?
What? No, of course not.
Yeah,
mean-
see this shit? Like,
I was just kidding.
One of
Oh,
every time, like throughout the entirety of Kingdom Hearts Kai, the whole time I kept thinking like, this is one of the Wizard's books.
You know,
Like, you know, the Land of Pooh.
what is
and-
5, 3, 1, and 3
oh,
is
where
13.
you pop inside the story thing?
Yes,
Otherwise,
where
we'll
the
just get
story
left
is
behind.
always as it is. Like,
Hmm.
it's an unchanging,
Yeah, it's more of the
undying
future.
world that is always like as the story
That's what I'm
is,
saying.
and it's like, you know, this is merely a story within the Kingdom Hearts realm. I mean,
say it all the time.
apparently because we
Ultimate
fought
thing to do, what your heart
unyielding
feels is right.
homie
Hmm.
at the end in the like the Keyblade graveyard.
The
I
dude
know.
bra.
Lingering Will,
it's
yeah.
Lingering Will. It's actually part of the like real canon, but the whole time this feels like some weird side story.
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you
Oh,
do?
so this is a few days later from
You
the
don't believe
argument?
what Ira said, do you?
I guess.
Of course not.
I
His
think
argument
so.
was unconvincing. It's like Invi said. He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation. There's no evidence to tie his
I feel like
accusations to him.
logically the traitor cannot be one of the 5 of them because it feels like it would be weird for you to play
there's
the
something he
game
hasn't
and be able to
told us.
choose the bad,
He
The
needs to
traitor
choose the traitor
faction.
person as your
Dare he
yeah.
look
Yeah.
at us with suspicion. We're his comrades.
They're basically just going, no one else could have a bangle.
Yeah.
And that's like
Anyway.
it for their decision-making process. It's
No,
like,
you
I
didn't
mean,
call us here just to
okay.
complain.
I want the 3 of us to form an alliance.
but alliances are forbidden, I said.
I knew it.
Unions, though, that's different.
I had a feeling it would come to
What
this.
alliances are forbidden? What a weird thing to forbid.
What if we made some combination between a union and a Kai? Like some kind of union cross Kai.
What if we cross our
I know
unions?
there's darkness at work. There's no question.
How? You don't. You don't. You were just
For a
told
second,
it
there's a traitor
15
among
minutes
us.
ago.
Well, no, he's saying that there's darkness in the
Ira
sense that
doesn't
like they
share the
found the
same belief.
nightmare.
He's
Well,
just
yeah,
He
and-
doesn't
wasting
believe that
time
any of
trying
these
to
guys
figure
are the
out who
traitor.
but they're
really
literally
is.
their jobs are to fight
Darkness
the
won't wait.
darkness.
Neither should we.
They've always
We need
known
to band
darkness.
together
All right,
now.
touche.
Yeah,
That's fair.
darkness is always.
I see what you're getting
They
at
are the
now.
light that fights the darkness.
Guess it makes sense.
And they're like, oh no, one of our light people
I
is a little
agree, but
dark.
we need to
That's
do
not new.
something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions,
If you know what
that
I
was
mean.
strictly forbidden by the
Crossing our
master.
unions?
He's no longer
We can't go into this room and combine our unions.
Our unions.
What if all 3 of us just
alliance is
crossed
just
our
between the
unions
two of us
real
right
quick? Just for a second.
Just touched it for a second to see what it felt like.
Just for a moment.
Just the 3
he doesn't
of
want
us.
his member involved.
Just we put a little bit of our unions into our unions.
I want to follow the master's teachings.
The master doesn't like it if you cross unions.
That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
What?
Yeah.
By the way, Ased,
What?
do Ira and Invi know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons,
Whoop.
but I did ask Envy to join us.
That
wanted to see
angle
me?
makes it feel like that's not Invi.
Gula, Ava, what are you doing here?
Talking about unioning.
What's
Why,
the
you
meaning
in?
of this?
Hear me
Ooh.
out, Envy.
We just added another
I
person
want
to
an
our
alliance
union.
among our unions.
Yeah,
Gula
boy.
here has already agreed. Will you
But
join
you're
us?
literally-
And together
God,
we
And
can...
those-
disobey the master's teachings?
4
don't
unions
have a
together
choice.
against one?
Darkness is approaching.
kind of the
Right?
point.
We need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our unions separate to maintain the balance.
We can't balance if our unions are touching.
Any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness.
What?
I know you haven't forgotten.
Where the fuck is Goofy?
Yuck, I'm crossing unions with Donald!
Y'all know the Master told you not to make alliances.
And what about you, Invi? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Era.
If Donald
Look at
wasn't
these
in the
arm movements.
hospital, then he
No
would say the
darkness in
same
your heart
thing.
After what you did?
Because that is my role.
He hurt himself crossing
Observe
unions.
us,
He
yes.
got cholera.
Not to disclose everything we
From
say
the
and
unions.
do.
I don't know.
Oh, she
How?
specifically made one person the tattletale?
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Well,
No.
duh.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Allies,
it's
scheming
like
behind
5v1
our
right
backs.
now.
That's enough.
I'm just saying, like, they kind of straight up deliberately made this a problem.
Yes.
Like,
Also, one of the union leaders is like a 40-year-old man, and one is an 8-year-old girl. Like,
I think it's 13, but yes.
close enough.
Stop.
This
Okay.
might have been a
Wants to
scene
convince each
from
other.
Key.
I think we did walk into the, like...
Yes.
That's us, isn't it? Or
Is this Ephemer?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely
Your name is
ephemer.
Ephemer, right?
Ephemer,
Uh-huh.
excuse me.
Hey, can I join you?
That sounds like Sora's voice
I mean,
actor.
it's not ephemer unless you put an accent over the E. Because in English,
Long
the
face.
accent is on
Something
the
happen?
penultimate syllable. So it's ephemer.
Long day.
Totally.
Do you remember what you asked me before?
I think there's differences
Compete
with
against each other instead of
the
working
adverb.
together.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't want to get into a grammar conversation because it would use 140% of my brain and I would die.
Huh? Isn't it just because the master said so?
Do you like my scarf?
Yes.
Sorry.
And
Oh, no,
as
it is a
such, we
scarf.
must obey.
The
The
water
master
rendering
said
is
so.
interesting.
So it is.
Oh no, it's blurry until it hits the round part, and then it gets very not blurry all at once.
That's how reality works.
Yeah.
you're looking too hard, baby.
I
You
know.
once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted to solve the mysteries of this world.
I love how everybody's so concerned about things and they live
That's how
in a
things
beautiful
should be.
paradise where
I
everyone has food and
know.
shelter.
Question things and
I've got so many questions
They're
about
like,
the world.
it's terrible.
Time
It's
to go back
terrible
to
that
my.
the world is perfect.
What
Time
about
to
the
go back to my
darkness?
free house.
Who fucking
I
cares?
guess even Foretellers have their off.
Do you want to go to the fun zone and play all day?
Yeah, I hear
Maybe
Mickey's
talking about the
castle
book
is
which you,
easy to get to now.
not a chance.
Aww.
Yeah, these two seem awfully
Wait,
chummy.
was it
That's what I mean. She's like definitely like 15. And
Weren't you?
No, I was
Oh my
joking.
god. I feel really
You say
bad
so.
for Elizagirth now.
But to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
What a cool and deep thought.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Wouldn't it just be sick?
Psych,
made
it's
friends with
Kyrie.
Another union today. Wasn't much of a talker.
What
He
is
just
this
shot.
angle?
We're meeting again.
She makes me
Look
think
at the
about riding a
dick.
pommel horse.
That
dick.
sounds like so much
Welcome to
fun.
Foot Town, Rick.
Oh
Then
no.
You'd better go home and get some sleep.
Look at them
They didn't
grippers.
blur. They didn't blur any of it.
this is how normal people run.
It was nice talking to you. I don't know what's got you down, but please cheer up.
Ooh, that's a delicate statement to
Thank you.
make. That feels about one step away from, hey, you'd be happier if you smiled more.
I mean, it's not even like cringy. It's
Worst
just
happens.
stupid.
I'll be glad.
I'm
to
sorry.
meet you.
Are you sad? You should try being happy instead.
Yeah.
This is literally my first video back, and I'm already.
Oh no,
like,
they're all dead.
Oh no!
Let the wind
32 dead
carry
children.
you far, far away. My dandelions.
Wait, what?
Was she the child murderer? I don't remember
Yeah.
her.
No,
They all
Ava,
were.
no. Ava the fox was the one who
Was
was.
she the one who was like,
led
hey,
the
we're starting to
I
dandelions.
just
lag?
one of them specifically had the suicide cult.
It was
Yeah.
Ava the fox. The rest of the,
Something.
no matter which faction you
It
chose,
seems as
Ava
said in Gula's
talked to
unions
you
are now
and was
allied.
like, "Hey, what if you join
So
my
said
cult
is
where
the
we all kill
traitor
each other,
after all.
kill ourselves?"
No, I don't believe he is.
Why's that?
To a said, unification is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness.
Okay.
So I
Uh-huh.
believe his heart still belongs to
There
the
are
light.
many very simple
Even so,
ways to
forming
solve this
alliances
problem.
was strictly
Yes.
forbidden by the master.
Yes, and his teachings
Thanks,
are
Chair.
absolute. That's why I will
I guess that was
try
the
to
master's
persuade
desk.
Gula to dissolve their alliance.
I love how they
And I'll
believe
do it.
everything the
No.
master says, but then
Please,
they're
let me
also
do the
like, "But we
talking.
also shouldn't do
Your
alliances because
intervention
the
will do
master said
nothing more
not
than
to."
spur us
But we're
on.
gonna.
All right.
I know we have this book of prophecy on what's going to happen, but let's disobey.
Yeah, I want to disbelieve about 15% of it and then believe the other 85.
Reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea.
The accurate idea. You are reporting to him. He was dead on with that. Those jangly things are driving me nuts. They have to be the most annoying things to have on at tricep height.
Things?
You know?
If you sat down wrong, it would stab you.
Hey, it's that guy we fight a lot.
It's like festival outfits, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta choose for the aesthetic.
A few months later.
At least they're giving us times.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. They met in the exact same room.
It's the plotting warehouse.
So they didn't have
they
to
have
render.
A specific warehouse.
I
for
mean,
it.
choose a different place.
I think it's time to call it quits.
For what reason?
You're boring.
Simply, I entered
Not
this
getting paid
alliance
enough.
thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness, but it hasn't come.
Gross.
In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently.
No one's pooped on the floor
And
once.
You haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Yeah, but...
Oh, yeah.
This alliance is meaningless.
We're done
Even
here.
Invi agrees.
Wait, Invi was against it?
Envy?
Oh, boy.
You weren't
Oops.
supposed to find out.
Is Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
The
Is it
cat
Gula?
seems more evil than anyone else so far, but hey.
Cat just seems like he doesn't give a
I mean,
fuck.
except for the
Yeah.
obvious evil dude in the black robes.
Well, yeah.
Well, literally
But,
his
you know.
statement of like, yo, everything is pretty much
don't even know
cool
who
and
the
nothing bad has
traitor is
happened,
yet.
so let's just stop being so intense.
And that's exactly why.
God, he's so tiny compared to
I know.
him.
I just can't trust anyone but myself.
All right, bye.
I feel like
Don't
I'm
you
watching
realize
a
you won't
Kingdom
stand
Hearts
chance against the
fanfic.
darkness on your own?
A little bit, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's so removed from the previous,
My mind's made up.
like,
well, no, I get-
canon and
it's-
stuff.
So the thing is, it's not. It's directly in line with the canon because this is the things that are happening around us while we play while we watch Kingdom Hearts Kai.
what I mean is the whole of Kingdom Hearts Key, that trilogy
Oh,
of things
I see.
feels so separate.
Correct. So removed from the main thrust of the plot. Yes. I agree with that.
I think this is supposed to. I don't even know if this leads into stuff specifically for 3. I've been hearing murmurs that this is supposed to be something important for 4 more than anything, which is like, okay.
I mean,
Been
so
here long? My bad.
No.
I'm sure you have noticed, but throughout the entire thing, we've seen case of blank
Yes,
of
yeah,
all of
for
the
each of the-
names of the
Yes.
guild leaders.
Oh.
You
So, like,
didn't forget, did you?
I'm
It's my
You're the one who
birthday.
called me here.
I'm sure there's some meaning
I was
to that.
just
Yeah.
kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. Guy was just testing you.
This guy's a
Just
prick.
a joke.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
so do you remember in Kingdom Hearts
Allow me to
whatever,
tell you about
where
Trump.
Roxas was in the simulation, but it was actually Sora and Roxas doesn't exist?
That was 2.
All that-
yes.
You're
Yes.
a
That-
right-hand
yeah.
man. What do you
This
mean?
feels like that,
Well,
where Seven
gonna
or
be the
Axel or
leader.
whoever
I'm
this
gonna see.
organization
master, yeah.
13
Just
member
stand
is just
Don't
in this
disappoint.
simulation to
Explain
like
to me, Master.
learn some
What do you
history
mean
or
Ira's
like
going
try
to
to
be the
find out a
leader?
secret.
It's already been said that Ira's
Is
going to
that
be the leader.
disappointment I hear?
Does that, like, did you just not tell anyone else?
No.
Yeah, I mean-
you had asked me to be the leader. That's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be
Oh my
leader,
God.
huh?
Hi, Chunkamus.
Well,
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say,
Gotta prove it to
here's a
me.
huge promotion, good job, and make you head honcho. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader. Ira needs someone like you to give him a
Silly
push in the
cat.
right direction.
about to be blessed
I
by
agree.
Tonka.
Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. I'm sure
Nope.
he'll make a fine.
She's sitting next to
And
you.
it's settled.
Wait, I agree that he is worthy, but why do we need a new leader?
That's a fair
Master?
question.
'Cause I'm
does that
dicking
mean
off.
He will no longer be teaching us.
I'm going to hang out on the hill and pretend to be my own apprentice.
I might disappear one day. Well, I might disappear.
Disappear? Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was
What is
embarrassing for me.
fucking
Why
going
is that
on?
dialogue like
Anyway,
that?
What?
I don't know if I'm gonna disappear or not. It's anyone's guess right now.
Was this written by ChatGPT version 0.1.
What did that add? Why was that necessary?
He's always just thinking and
It
thinking and thinking
wasn't.
behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting
The
on
way
you
people
to spur
do?
him into action.
Right.
You're secretly my favorite. Don't worry about it.
But just
Yeah, right.
know that it's the most important
See, like,
one. Capiche?
My meta guess of this whole thing is that there was a real history, but because it's Kingdom Hearts, they can make like a simulation world, right?
Yeah.
Where everything as it was and things play out. But like, this is Organization 13, far in the future of Kingdom Hearts, going back into the simulation of this era and poking at things and trying to fuck stuff up to see like what would have happened and like will we get some information somehow, and
Yeah.
it all feels like an experiment.
Cough,
with how
cough. You
he's
should
playing
totally
with them.
overthrow him if you don't
It's
think
been
he's doing a
over
good enough
year
job.
since the
correct.
master left. It's time for me to fulfill
I don't
my
know.
true
Like it's
role.
Oh, are we in the?
Oh, all right, now we're in the Guild Wars.
Yep.
Or the Faction Wars or whatever.
Oh, this is the music that was playing during that too.
Yep. Are we about to see a murder?
Right.
He's certainly gonna make play for it.
Oh.
So see, this is the trick, Jeff. You just pick her up and you stick her in your lap.
Yeah. No, I should have been more aggressive.
Tonka's hanging out down here.
Why do you get in my way?
Who have we not seen in the thing? Invi? No, Gula. Gula.
And we saw them all around the table, I think.
No, I mean in the as like a
Don't be so
one-on-one thing.
conceited.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm protecting the balance. Just like the master told
Oh.
us
I don't actually know if we saw Ava
You
either.
need to
Oh,
come
it's
to your
symbolism.
senses.
The 5 factions are drifting apart.
What do we do?
Oh, nice little arborvitae.
Oh.
If we don't do something, light will expire.
Based on
So we
what?
should kill more of the other light
right.
people.
Grim future
What is
that
your
awaits.
evidence for this?
We need to defy
The master said
the
so.
master's teachings to protect the world.
I mean, this guy is so
saying
off
he was
base. He's
wrong?
like,
He's not here anymore.
I mean, in some ways,
I
I'd argue
won't
he's
let his
right, which is that
prophecy
you
come
should
true.
ignore
I won't let
his
the world
teachings because
fall
it's
into
he's kind of the one that
darkness.
caused it.
Yeah.
But
You fool!
Uh-oh. Huh?
what?
I'm not really sure what that
Water?
was supposed to be symbolizing. But okay.
Oh, she about to murk him? Oh, man.
He seems to be very earth-oriented.
Because he's strong.
She's aqua
and she's water. Because it's fluid.
Yeah, he seems pretty sketchy.
There's Ava.
Ava, over here!
Yeah, I think Gula, if there is an actual traitor in the 5, my money's on
What's going
Gula.
on?
Right? He does just
I
seem
found
the
out who the traitor
sketchiest.
is. Regrettably.
No, that's not true.
Ava, there's no time to lose.
I don't think there is a traitor.
I mean, Gula immediately went, okay, let's fight then. Like, no questioning, no debate.
Gula's the only one that seems even a little suspicious,
Well,
honestly, out of the 5.
They have said a couple of times that his role as one of the guild leaders is to spur things into action.
Yeah.
He is the one that
heart
makes
be
things
my
happen.
guiding key.
And that's why he, like, everybody else was like, I don't know. Like, do we believe this? Do we believe that? And he was like, we need to make an alliance.
Yeah.
Against the darkness.
Ooh.
Wrecking
No, the bridge
all
out of
the
town.
shit.
Oh, no. World War II happened?
It did. World War II happened, everybody.
In this world?
Well, it took
Yeah,
her,
in
you
this
know, a
world,
good
World War II
45
happened.
minutes or so, but she's eventually re-snuggled onto my lap.
Good job, Tonka.
Yeah, that's him with the page. Probably.
Yeah. See? Not that that means he's evil, but that
Gula.
was the theory, was whoever had the page was the bad guy.
Wonder if this would be like, you will be the keeper of the secret page.
If at
Don't
the-
tell anyone else what's
If at
on
the
it,
end
right?
of
Yeah.
this they say that the whole happenstance of Kai was some like recreation that Organization 13 did,
Yep.
I win Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Sure. Oh, no, stay.
I haven't done my manipulation of you yet.
Ah, here it is.
Yep.
God damn it.
Knew it.
What's this?
Go on.
What?
Read it.
Read the secret doom page.
It says Pen 15 Club.
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
And we don't know how bookbinding works, so don't worry about the other page that should also be loose now.
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you.
Where does
Stop
food
them
come
before
from
it's
in
too
this
late.
world?
And in order to help
Don't
you-
worry about it.
Are there Keyblade wielders who
That's why
farm?
you gave us all different roles, isn't it?
Not everyone's a Keyblade wielder. That's the whole point. Is they're trying to recruit new ones.
Everybody we saw in Kai was a Keyblade wielder. Everybody who lives in this town is a Keyblade wielder.
Way to steal my thunder,
No, they
Shaw.
explicitly
I guess.
You're in the middle of the town square and something attacks and everybody
My plan
goes
was supposed to
Keyblade.
Blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
Sorry?
Yeah, agreed.
Was my logic flawed?
Oh, you were
It wasn't a
right.
very complicated plan.
It wasn't. I was gonna say
Guess
it's.
now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
So even as the master is around, he's saying there's a traitor.
That's a, he definitely set this up so that everyone's suspicious of everyone else.
Yeah.
There's no real question about
Hey,
that.
look, it's
I think at this point.
Kinglish Hardees.
I have the question though: is that the dude in the trench coat?
Yep.
Organization 13. I don't think he's the master.
Well, no,
he's the one they
his
keep referring
character
to
is-
as master.
Yeah, they're referring to him as the master. I think this predates Organization 13 by a long margin. 'Cause this is when the
only
Keyblade War
7
happens.
at this point. They explicitly said at the beginning that you're the 7th.
Yeah, I
so
think
they're not 13 yet.
I don't even know if this is the organization though, because that was explicitly Xehanort who set up the organization.
I mean, but like I guess Mickey has worn one of
Mickey
these
and
coats.
Riku both
Everybody has
have.
worn one of these black coats for no reason.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be the coats are apparently what make it safe to travel through the darkness.
Okay.
The essentially the darkness between worlds. At least that's what Mickey, I think, or Riku, one of the two, said that was what was going on there.
Do you want to know what my role is? The books we were
Chorus.
given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that
What, didn't you all know that? What?
I was gonna say, they
written that there
talked
was a
about this
traitor.
explicitly.
The master told me to find.
Why does
and
your sword
stop
have so many
that
swords
person.
on it?
Wait, no, he didn't.
He did.
I called you
No.
my comrade,
He said
but never again.
he said
Gula.
stay focused and
You
don't.
said find the traitor.
If you think I am the traitor and you want to strike me
Well,
down,
you didn't tell him to eliminate
you
him.
knew
Well-
I was a traitor and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
It's a
You
fair
all
point.
assumed there was a traitor.
Stay on your feet. Just give up.
Well, I think the idea is is that
Underestimate me!
Aset is saying to Gula, it's like you knew that there was a traitor while we were trying to figure out what the deal was, and you didn't say anything the entire time while we all just fought each other.
Well, but wasn't the first
Oh.
incidents we heard of that?
Stop!
Didn't the master or the black robed person say that there was a traitor in the very beginning of this canon?
It's been mentioned a bunch of times.
It also doesn't help that the master and the sixth apprentice both wear the trench coat. So he might have told the sixth apprentice.
Okay.
At near the beginning, Ira
Why did it have to come to this?
pulled out and showed the dark Chirithy and was like, this is a bad sign.
Yeah.
And the master did say that if that were to happen, then that means that someone's heart has fallen to darkness.
What?
It's gonna be hard to have this war if everybody's fucking fatally wounded going in. Hey, Ira.
It's me,
Come to finish me off
Pegasus Magic.
and make it quick.
I'm gonna just go die now after killing the other person.
You won't kill me. I'll die before you can.
I can kill me better than you can.
fulfill
Watch
the
me
role
die,
bestowed
bitch.
Upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future.
We're just supposed to sit here and watch everything go to fuck.
And kill each other.
That's why I keep thinking this is a deterministic, like, simulation.
With only 5
Well, in
lives,
fairness, we know thanks to
lose
stuff from the like Kingdom Hearts 2 and onward games that Xehanort is functionally a time mage.
Of course.
And along with having awareness of stuff across time, has also literally contacted himself across time.
I'm expecting somebody to stab someone else in this moment.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just too jaded.
Maybe they'll kiss Sarah. You don't know.
However,
If only that was how Kingdom Hearts.
I'm talking
The
about
darkness is
Gula.
overtaking my heart.
He's using the
Kiss
knowledge
me.
of something called
Kiss me, I'll suck it out of your face.
He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books.
It's unfortunate that, I mean, I was going to say it's unfortunate that nobody has considered the fact that the Master is pitting them against each other on purpose.
Right.
However, the Master has also shrewdly made sure that the one person who's the likeliest to figure that out is the one with the most damning piece of evidence with their role. I think Gula is the one who is smart enough to understand it.
Right? Yeah.
But he gave him the one piece of information that's like, yeah, but if you prove it, then everyone thinks you're the traitor.
That's the biggest betrayal of all.
I just think everyone is.
They also just like
stupid.
it's one of those cult
I'd like
things
to believe
too.
that Gula was simply
Everybody's like,
carrying
well,
out
he
his role.
knows everything and is perfect, so
Yeah.
he couldn't possibly
Asad.
be fucking with
Right.
us.
This matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Which is, I think, the true problem.
Understood.
It's alright, they'll all be dead in 4 hours. Ooh, I don't...
I need to see that lost page.
Uh-oh.
See you at the genocide, buddy.
Now, Ira's going to betray his role a few days later.
Murder.
It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding.
Huh?
Didn't you think for a
When were you were
second
hiding?
that your actions could be making
I guess
things worse
Ava
than
brought
they
Gula
are?
to...
And why should
I
that
think
even
Ava
bother
took
you?
her faction
Not
and
only
tried
do
to
you
like
have your union,
hide
but
them
you also
away from the
gathered
other
finest
ones, right? Didn't that
wielders
happen in
from
Kai?
other unions
I
and
think
Or
so.
King.
Yeah, that's what they're
them
talking
in a
about here, is that
secret
like the
location, aren't you?
dandelions essentially have
Yes,
been formed.
yeah, the dandelions begin to form, and she tries to like just pull them away from the
no
whole
idea.
factional conflict.
It's so funny, by the way, that this is going on over the course of like a month or two, where everyone's just like, but my role is this. It's like, okay, maybe you guys should sit down and explain your roles to each other, get
Yeah.
this out of the way, and just be like, okay, clearly some shit's going wrong. We should actually talk this out for a second.
Hey guys, I call a truce for
don't
1
know
calendar
exactly.
year.
Yeah.
If nothing happens,
He just asked me to give up Gula.
then this was nothing.
His eyes, they were scary.
Uh-oh.
I was worried he'd do something awful.
Oh, gave a Gula to
I
Ira.
knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then he turned around and walked away.
He's in the toilets, isn't he?
I see. And Gula? How is he doing? I don't know. He's gone.
He's thousands of miles away. Have fun. Just in that
Murdered.
house. Just be in that house, watching the window.
No, we just wanted to focus on the flowers
Jerthy.
for
Oh
reasons.
fuck, did they see me? I think they saw me.
Sproing. Hanna-Barbera sound effect. Oh, he's just in a fucking alleyway.
Oh!
He's been healing
Take care of him.
below the sewers.
Stop touching me. I didn't give you permission to touch me.
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys do all day?
Ira?
Bro. Nothing.
Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
What?
I'm gonna speak up on him and stab him.
Tell me where he is.
But why? What are you going to do?
Kiss him.
None of your concern.
You're too young to know about these things.
What?
I won't let you near him.
In her defense, she assumes he's gonna murder him.
Yeah.
All right.
This is one of those you
I'll
could
go.
just communicate things.
In
Use
fairness,
your words, people.
Yeah, Ira's not giving her much reason to not stand
Assume
in his
murder's
way.
on the brain.
Ah,
Absolutely. But this is called use your words, you asshole.
The worst and least realistic trope in all of webtoons, manga, books, movies, and video games.
Something happened.
We didn't take 30 seconds to share information.
It drives me a little, especially when they're like,
But
I'm going to go do the
give you
thing.
up.
Ah, yes, the thing. Ah, indeed. It's the thing. And they're both, and it's like you're both talking about different things and you won't spend 5 seconds to clarify with each other.
I need your help with the thing. Okay, what is the thing? I can't tell you. You still have to help me.
They don't even usually get that good at it.
Well, but people's just like, oh no, I'm not gonna tell you.
It contains
drives me crazy.
An inevitable betrayal.
I've honestly lost a lot of patience for that kind of plot point.
I mean, when I mentioned webtoons, it was specifically for you.
What is?
That's it.
Huh? Oh, never mind.
Oh,
why was that necessary?
I thought that was going to be like 5 years ago.
No. This is an island sweeping shot.
Nope. It's literally here, but from a different angle.
I've never seen a spatial fade out before.
Can you
that
imagine?
Was so unnecessary.
That was the animators getting this like 45 line long dialogue and being like, "What do we do?
We got to do something.
We got to make
We can't
something
just sit here the whole
impactful."
time.
Yeah.
You notice that moldy box next to him? Has anyone else been looking at that? Like, look at that.
Oh God, yeah, don't lean on that one.
Like, the rest of them look fine. That one's like fucking pit to hell.
Throw that shit in the river.
Whose boxes are these?
Find out.
I don't know.
Alley boxes. Don't worry about it.
Amazon.
Oh.
But he's not here.
Amazon's the only company that exists in this world. Sorry, Disney. The Disney store.
Disney's on.
No choice
Oh.
but
Yes.
to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden.
Oh
That's
God.
exactly why.
What?
The music
The
got
only
very
way to
sad
get
and
him back
tense.
is to break the rules.
But why
Things
do you?
don't change? The entire world is doomed.
But
I mean-
But why is it? It isn't.
In order to go through with it,
This is one of those
I'll
like
need
your
Lux.
prophesying
I
is
don't have
causing the
nearly
prophecy events things.
So
Like
always do the
I was
right
assuming that Lux was like
Help
money
me
in the
with
games.
it's like
Is it
personal
energy?
energy,
Litecoin.
I guess, or something, right?
Oh God, Litecoin is a crypto.
I was.
Sorry. I know you want the Master to return.
Oh, hi, kitten. Yeah, those are them
But
snuggles.
you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world.
So don't.
Masters. Forbid it for a reason.
Yeah.
Which is what?
And I always follow the rules because that's my character.
I see.
Oh God.
Wait, when did summoning Kingdom Hearts enter into the equation?
Just now, he was like,
Okay.
in order to get the Master Return, I'm gonna summon Kingdom Hearts, which is expressly forbidden, which is going to make him show up to be pissed.
Okay. I mean, I guess that technically makes sense, but it's dumb and stupid.
It's dumb, but it does have a little shred of like, okay, I see what the goal is.
Sure.
Wolves on a
Yeah.
mission to collect Lux.
I mean, the thing is that every faction leader
That explains why
blindly
Silent Era
believes
as well.
in every
They're
word
trying
of
to
the
maintain
prophecy.
balance.
Yeah.
And granted, like, okay, if we're thinking in situ, if we're thinking as if we are these people in this world,
Yeah.
they've never known anything other than the Master to be explicitly and always correct,
Yes.
and for all predictions to be true and the book to be real from front to back.
Uh-huh.
So, like, if that's all they know,
Oh.
I guess we can assume that anything that they, like, the Master knows all things. So any questions can be answered
Well,
by the
again,
Master.
so okay, one thing that's kind of important is I want to say there was an implication at one point that the current body... Actually, no, sorry, not even an implication. It's been shown. Xehanort has the ability to take over bodies and live through them and live on beyond his normal biology because he did it to Terra. He took over Terra's body.
Sure.
And was living within his body,
Like,
essentially.
He possessed her.
Well, so
he possessed him.
So the question is, if the current Xehanort, the bald little goatee Xehanort, is not necessarily the first Xehanort, this Master could also be the same Xehanort who also can see through time, and can literally go, "This is what's going to happen. I'm going to give them 98% of everything and fuck with them with the last 2%."
But why would he be the 7th in the organization?
The 7th is him saying that he's the 7th, like, that there are 7 people now in this group.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible that
the 2 black robes who met at the beginning, the one sitting at the desk was like, "Oh, I guess I'm 7 now," or something.
Let's say
like
there are, he's like, "I guess I'm 7." And he goes, what? It's like, well, there's 6 of you plus me. That's 7.
What's written in the last page of the book is
So
I don't think this is the organization. I think this
the entire
predates that.
world will be lost
I mean,
to
yes.
I think he's saying the
That's-
count is
But
7.
Master,
Like that there are 7
Isn't there anything we can do?
cloak wielding.
It's also been unclear to me when he was talking about 7. Was he counting these 5 or not?
Yes,
You might
those
just-
5
So, yeah,
plus
so
the
it's
plus
the master and his apprentice and these guys.
Yes,
But why,
who are also
why,
his apprentices.
why would he
but-
be
Well,
addressing the other black
real
cloaked
oppressants,
person?
though.
No.
He was talking to the other black cloaked person and said 7 of us. It
Master,
does not
Yeah.
what is it
include
that you
these
need me
ones,
to
I don't
do?
think.
No, I think that's exactly what. Because when he asked what, he said the
get
5
involved
or
in
the
any
6 of you,
battles.
which I believe includes
Forget the notion
them,
of
because
unions.
the other apprentice is the one who's watching them hit from the
I thought
hills.
he was
is
talking
separate.
about the other
Create an
6
entirely
black
separate
cloaked people.
organization.
I don't think so. It is
Then
maybe
seeds
possible,
of a
but I don't
dandelion.
think so.
Let them fly to another world.
Oh,
so
boy,
it's the-
okay.
Yeah.
They will keep the light alive.
This is the save the purest of
Yeah.
the
I
hearts
think that-
and
I'm the right person
have them
for this.
unalive themselves in Minecraft.
You're the only person for this.
I understand.
You,
think-
you do not.
I feel like the literal interpretation that they want it, that they're trying to get at is
Today you're here
finding a way to
to
flee
continue
this
with your
world
training for our mission.
that's about to be completely consumed in this
This
war.
session may seem like it's familiar
And that's
to
why you die and go on a dandelion
world
float.
that's
Right. I don't know if they're literally
Only
meant to
two.
actually be like killing themselves, but it's certainly the things that
It's
we
like the
got
Persona
textually
3
all
kill
kinda,
yourself.
are
Right?
our hope.
Whoa.
There's
will
our
soon
like
wait.
fill-in protagonist again in the front.
Yeah.
Those who strive
Green-haired
to
boy.
protect
Like,
the light
yeah, the like aquamarine teal-haired
will turn
boy.
their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions.
Not my union, which will also be in the fight.
To be honest, I don't know
Hey, look,
how
it's
far
not
I can guide
Kyrie.
all of you.
Oh, yeah.
What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However,
All
there will
right.
be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope.
You won't be lost because you'll be
When
dead
the time
already.
comes, and there is war. You mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside.
To do that, you take this
Training
gurn.
to help you fulfill this crucial task.
You have all been given one burlet to put into your
All
gurn.
A little alert.
I will
As is
instruct
the
you what to
wolf's
do
light.
when the time is right.
So I wonder, because they
May
have
your
been,
hearts
they have
be your
been.
guiding key.
Oh wait, no. Okay, this is probably important. I was gonna say they've been traveling to other worlds as part of the game, but they haven't been. They've traveled
that's-
to like those are simulations.
Well, they've explicitly said at the beginning of this
Ooh, Luxu.
thing that this is when the world is one. It's there are no other worlds right now.
Well, in Kingdom Hearts Key and Unchained Key, you do go, or in Unchained Key in particular, you do travel to like the Seven Dwarves and like
Yeah, don't they
all
say
of those.
I think those are different areas in this world.
So you're saying that this is like
does
one
have an eye in it.
unified universe.
That's what they said at the beginning of this. Is he was
Ooh.
like, it's one big world and it's the age of fairy tales.
No.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
here's
sure.
other
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his so that my eye can see the future.
Oh boy.
That feels pretty Xehanorty.
Bingo. The fact
He
that
did say it is
exists
his eye,
proof of your
however
success.
literally or figuratively you want to take
means
that.
You've trained a worthy apprentice. Pass down that handsome keyblade.
Because I
and
think that's the same
fulfilled your
Keyblade that like Riku eventually
Congratulations!
gets. Way
What's
way
the
down the
matter?
line.
Come on, you did a fantastic job.
Or sorry,
At least
his second
smile
one,
a
because his
little.
first one is the one that you actually use, I think.
Anything yet?
Good point. Guess you'd better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No book of prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
So the Book of Prophecies was
Minor
written thanks to
details,
the
so don't
the
sweat it.
the eye that is in that
For now,
Keyblade.
You, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight.
No idea what this box
Just
is all
watch
about.
with your own eyes. and my eye,
Roxas is in it.
Things
I don't
unfold
know.
between the others. Then,
Probably.
when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
Oh god, there's so much
What's
cat
in
hair
it?
on these microphones.
Is this?
Welcome to the D-pad, Sarah.
Oh, I'm aware. I just sometimes it like tries to climb in your face, and you're like, God.
It strikes you, yeah.
Ever open it.
Great. Now I really want to know.
Is this a young Xehanort as the apprentice?
It's hard to tell,
I'll
right?
indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise
It's open.
never.
Just say that it's Kingdom Hearts.
Watch
It's
the
my porn
scene
stash.
end. It's gonna end before he tells him.
No, he's
No,
gonna tell
come
me.
on.
I fucking told you.
That kind of porn, but why?
With 2 dicks?
You know, it'd be interesting.
Yes.
If that's the if that's the fake.
You will understand one day, my.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say if that's the gun from 2, but that's actually
The
real
gun.
Ansem.
The
that
Garen.
has- Real Ansem is the one who has the gun.
Garen.
Garen. Oh, it's like a goat. It's like a the classic
Because
like.
it's his eye.
It's like
Yes.
a nightmare from
Guiding key.
Soul Calibur.
A little bit, yeah.
He's told that to everyone.
What did that say
oh,
on
God.
there? It looked like it said Roxas.
Is that the end of this?
They've been
Probably.
saying reconnect Kingdom Hearts for a lot of.
Bro, what the fuck happened? What is
Rick, I thought you said this wasn't going to just be a weird rehash of the previous
It isn't.
game.
This was almost entirely.
No, I'm
series
it was all the behind the scenes
is
stuff that was
so
happening during the other
fucking
game.
infuriating.
I would argue.
I hate Kingdom Hearts so much.
See, thank you. You're joining
Ira
me.
was Matthew Mercer.
The Master Ray
I knew I
Chase.
recognized that voice.
Oh, and I didn't see who the voice of Ava was. Damn it. This does a lot to humanize the Union leaders who were like statues in the Arrest of Key.
Yes.
Like they had
that's what
near
I'm saying.
zero
Is this is taking
characterization.
over all of the background stuff that you didn't see. In
Yeah, like my point
all
earlier.
all the things that were going on.
We have like a 5 or 10 line conversation with each of the Union leaders throughout the course of the game, and that's it. And we don't really know what machinations are going on behind the
That
scenes.
was cute. As the footage
changed,
crossed, they had the one shot where the two of them were kind of that was actually
in
very
together.
cool.
Yeah.
This cat's so slurpy.
Oh, and this is literally just one actual shot that was there for a second, but
This is why I stopped.
But,
like Kingdom Hearts 1, very good.
I didn't finish my thought from earlier though, which is all the areas. So in Kingdom Hearts, oh nice. In Kingdom Hearts, this is actually a very creative set of video choices for the credits.
Sure.
In actual Unchained Key, anytime you were going to what were essentially other worlds, you were going through a portal that my understanding is because they covered events that were things that happen in much later Kingdom Hearts games, that they were essentially constructs presumably made by the master or something that were more or less they were functionally training simulations is my understanding. I might be very wrong on that.
Right,
but so having the Dandelions, having the Golby, you guys have to escape this world and get out when the war happens, because maybe at this point in time the Keyblades have yet to be used.
Simulation or
that the
something?
Keyblades have yet to be used to actually travel from one world to another. Then maybe the whole goal is like the Dandelions are tasked with finding the way to other worlds because they're out there, but no one knows how to get there or something.
Well, I mean, so in my mind, the two sort of possibilities stand that this is a simulation / a recreation where they're going back in time. Sorry, I guess 3. Or Xehanort has been around forever and like could look forward and back in time and somehow like made this happen such that the world splintered and that Kingdom Hearts was easier to summon or something.
I'm also wondering if Luxu is just young Xehanort prior to... Because again,
maybe
I pegged this one super early in Kingdom Hearts 2. Xehanort is an anagram for no heart with the X.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if that actually does matter, but continue. I'm sorry.
I mean, okay, so it's either a recreation simulation a la like Roxas on Dog Street.
Yep.
It's a like Xehanort is there and this is real and this is all a continuous time frame.
Yep.
And like, you know, he was setting things up for the future because, you know, he'd be around and be able to continue massaging things to be able to summon Kingdom Hearts and I don't know, dominate light and dark, who fucking knows? Or,
Light, dark heart.
like Sarah said, this is the, like, Big Bang of the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Well, that's what it
where
said at the beginning. Like, so if we went back to the beginning of this and played like the
Age
first
of Fairy
5
Tales.
minutes or whatever,
Yep.
they're like, this is the Age of Fairy Tales when all the worlds were connected in one before they split.
Yeah.
So that to me implies that all those adventures we saw us going on in the previous one, that was just going to like a different kingdom.
Sure,
basically.
somewhere on the planet
Right,
or
exactly.
the weird like multiverse sphere or
And
whatever.
they've talked about it kind of before, but it's like everything exploded into its own world when Kingdom Hearts fell apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And-
when Kingdom Hearts like was, destroyed, everybody got scattered across the realms and shit.
Well, and the thing that sort of makes me believe that as a possibility is that the metaphorical implication that dandelions are seeds carried by the wind. It's not a mistake that they are dandelions and that they're seeds. So the dandelions, when the shattering of Kingdom Hearts unified universe happens, the dandelion seeds drift to each individual shattering of the worlds, and there's a dandelion planted on every world so that maybe things can be recombined, or maybe that it's Xehanort's plan to fuck everything up. I don't know. None of this is clear, but like those are my 3 perspectives in this.
I mean,
opinion.
it seems like he was definitely trying to make it all get fucked up in this, at least.
Yeah, well, but I mean, again, the master, Xehanort or Axel or otherwise, said to Invi, right? She's the Ava. Ava the fox.
Yeah, Invi's snake, Ava's fox.
Ava the fox. He said to her specifically, "You must form the dandelions and seed the future with your like progeny." And like, so why would the person do that if it was for a nefarious purpose? Then okay, then I guess they're seeding it with evil. But like, if it was not for a nefarious purpose and that person somehow knew the future but wanted to save the future by seeding, I don't know. I sound like a crazy person.
I feel like it's more, again, if we're assuming he's evil, which I feel like is a safe assumption, it's similar to this, where it's like you're pulling people out that would have been able to help.
Sure, I guess. Yeah,
Right.
Ava's faction might have been.
I guess that's a good point. Is like
the
by
most
by taking all of the purest of heart people and removing them
there's
from
no
the
one
equation.
left to stop
who
the
could
war.
stop.
Exactly, and you took the 5 people that might have actually worked together to stop it, and pit them all against each other. And like, it very much feels like him going, "This is the best way to make sure the bad things happen."
I mean, Ava
is to do
literally
this.
stood between Bear and Cat to be like,
I said,
"Please don't murder right now in front of me. Like, kill me if you're gonna kill him." And
sure.
Bear held back. So like,
I'm not saying that they're doing it like on purpose or anything. It's just
No.
like
I get what you're saying. That Ava and her faction was the most likely to stop the Keyblade War.
Yes.
So that's why she was told, like, you gotta unalive
Fuck
all
off,
your,
yeah.
like, all of your adherents and like just be not involved in this and let the 4 kill each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, again, this is worse than Endgame Part 1.
Infinity War?
Correct. Yes. Infinity War Part 1.